How to avoid the friend zone. Now you may be wondering why I didn't make the video how to get out of the friend zone, but they're actually the same concept. So I'm going to teach you today how to avoid the friend zone, and if you're already friend zoned, how to get out of the friend zone, because it's honestly the exact same. Now, I started with how to avoid the friend zone because it's more important. It's much easier to just avoid getting in the friend zone than it is to get out of already being friend zoned. And guys, I'm speaking from the experience of, I'm 29 years old now, and up until the point that I was really like 26, I was friend zoned by every girl I ever met. Anytime I met a girl that was interested in me and attracted to me, and I can think all the way back to high school, freshman year of high school, there was this girl, her name was Megan. I won't say her full name, but her name was Megan. And I was super into this girl. She showed attraction towards me. She actually approached me, and I could not speak to her. I couldn't get out of my head. I couldn't stop freezing. But then more importantly, I got friend zoned so quickly because I could never, if I did interact with her, it was so platonic. I could not do the thing that I'm going to teach you in this video. And then even to get out of the friend zone, it was the same thing that I needed to do to stay out of the friend zone initially. And I still couldn't do it to escape the friend zone. Now, here's the problem with this concept, is that in both cases, it's risky. To leave the friend zone is risky. The friend zone is nice and safe. You're friends. You know you're going to have some kind of relationship with this girl, even though it's not the relationship that you want. And to not get put in the friend zone, you have to take the risk of rejection. So the way to get out of the friend zone and to avoid the friend zone is to just show the girl intent. Show her intent either directly by telling her that you're attracted to her, or actually ask the girl out on a date. Now, I hear it from all guys that they freeze when this moment comes up, when it's time to ask the girl out on a date, or they want to seed the date, they don't know what to say. Or when it comes to showing intent and telling the girl that you think she's cute or she's beautiful or she's pretty or whatever you wanted to tell her, that you're attracted to her, that's where a lot of guys freeze up. That's where guys choke. That's where guys lose the bag. But here's the thing. It's the main core thing you must do to stay out of the friend zone. And it's the same thing you need to do to get out of the friend zone. Think about it. If you want to get out of the friend zone, it's very simple. You tell her that you don't want to be friends with her. You just tell her that you're attracted to her. Tell her that you want to go on a date with her. Ask her out on a date. That's how you get out of the friend zone. Now, like I said, it's risky because just like initially, if you meet a girl and you're vibing with her and it's time to ask her out on a date, you really, until you show her intent or ask her out on a date, you've really given her no viable reason to reject you. The only girls who are going to reject you for no reason are girls who reject guys all the time, or girls who just are so uninterested in you or just so rude that they just want to end this interaction. But even a nice girl that wants to reject you is not going to reject you until you open up the door for rejection. So until you tell her, hey, I thought you were really cute. Hey, I want to go on a date with you, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't say that directly. I would say like, hey, I'm going to go grab a smoothie or a coffee. Do you want to join me? We could go out together. Something like that. Once you do that, you're now opening up the door for her to either accept or reject. And until you do that, most girls are not going to reject you. Most girls are just going to friend zone you because it's easier on them. It's easier on them. Rejection is uncomfortable for both people. Imagine that she hurts your feelings, or imagine you don't take the rejection. This is actually what has led girls, and I don't mean to go off on a tangent, but this is what has led girls to, especially in the United States, to make up boyfriends. If you constantly hear girls tell you, I have a boyfriend, some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them are lying because they know that when they say that, you'll go away, right? It's because guys are bad at taking rejections. But that's even if you're willing to put yourself on the table to get rejected. Most guys are not even doing that. They're not showing intent or going for a date. So essentially, the best way to get out of the friend zone is to completely avoid it to begin with. And the way to do that is to just show intent to a girl or tell a girl directly that you want to go out with her. And there's nothing wrong with this, but it's scary for two reasons. Number one, if you get rejected, it's going to be for one of two reasons. Either, well, this is what guys think, that they're being creepy if they go for the ask, right? It's almost like a salesman, like a new salesman feels bad about going for the sale, going for the asking for someone's money. But it's the whole point of the sale. You must do this part. This is the whole point. It's the whole point of talking to the girl in the first place. Are you just talking to her for no reason? No, you want her number. You want to go out with her. Maybe you want to date her. Maybe you want to sleep with her. Maybe you just want to get to know her. But you can't do any of those things, at least not beyond a platonic level, not beyond the friend zone, if you don't go for the ask and make it direct. It's also scary for one other reason. The risk is that she may say no. And then if you are friends with her, you now lose the relationship. And guys think that if they stay friends with her and they stay in the friend zone, that it's safe because they don't lose the relationship. So one day the window will open and the girl will do something that shows you the strong indicator that you can just go for it. And there's no way she's going to say no, reject you, and ruin your friendship with her. But this mentality will keep you in the friend zone forever. This mentality will give you one-itis, where you're solely focused on one girl and you're not having the abundant dating life that allows you to date multiple women, not because you're a player, but because you value and respect yourself enough to go out and try different types of women to see what you really like. And pick the girl who values the same things that you value and respects herself in the same way that you want to be respected, and in a relationship that you want to have. You can't do that if you're solely focused on one girl who is not even willing to reject you. But honestly, it's your fault at that point, because you're not taking the action to allow her the opportunity to reject you. So, to wrap up this video, it's been pretty short, is to say that to stay out of the friend zone and to get out of the friend zone is to take the risk of ending the relationship or taking the relationship to the next level, the level you want it to be at. As long as you keep it at this surface friend level, you will always be sad and wishing you could go to the next level, but you will never taste that next level if you don't risk losing it entirely. So that's it for this video, guys. If you want help overcoming these challenges, if this sounds easy but is way harder in practice, and you want someone who's actually been through being friend zoned by everybody and then getting to a point where he knows how to attract the right women in the right way so that he can build the confident relationships that he really wants in his life, you're talking to the right guy, and I can work with you one-on-one. All you have to do is click the link in the description and you can book a call to apply to work with me one-on-one. If you're interested in that, click the link in the description. Otherwise, guys, that's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.